What's up, the entrepreneurs? It's like Mike, and this is part 2 on how to build your self-confidence. Let's go. Okay, so let's recap. Previously on the entrepreneurs, but achieving success in any field, and a person that is self-confident likes themselves more, is more willing to take risks, and is more driven to achieve their goals. Someone who is not confident has a more negative perspective of life, is less likely to take risks, and will give up way too quickly. The good news is self-confidence is something you can improve. Building self-confidence requires you to cultivate a good attitude for yourself and social interactions, while also learning to deal with negative emotions and any emotions in general, while also practicing self-care. Setting goals and taking risks help boost your self-confidence as well. But in part 1 of how to build your self-confidence, we focus on cultivating a good attitude, and in this video we'll be focusing on dealing with emotions. So number 1, be comfortable with fear. You may think that people who are self-confident don't have fear, but this is a lie. Fear means you are at the growing edge. You are just at the point where you are about to grow. You are about to go to the next level. So you think about it, there's one more step that you need to take to really boost your self-confidence, and the only way to take that next step is to confront your fears. And you will gain self-confidence by confronting your fears, and it will give you the boost almost immediately, and you will feel that boost of self-confidence. Just think about a baby girl that's just learning to walk. So much possibility awaits her, but she's obviously afraid at first that she will fall when she takes those first steps. But eventually she takes those first steps, she conquers her fear, and eventually she begins walking. And the smile that covers her face, the smile that covers her face when she starts walking, that is you. That is the smile on your face when you confront that fear and you take that next step to building your self-confidence. Number 2, be patient with yourself. Sometimes we go backwards in order to go forwards. Self-confidence does not happen overnight. You're not going to become self-confident all of a sudden by tomorrow. Sometimes when you try new things, you don't always meet your goals. If possible, try and see what lessons you can learn from that experience, where you maybe went wrong, some strengths, some weaknesses that you do have. And not meeting your goal the first time allows you to learn more about yourself, learn more about your capabilities and areas that just need improvement. And self-confidence needs to be nurtured and grown. You need to work on self-confidence a bit at a time. It's not going to happen overnight. Number 3, strive for balance. Like everything else in life, building self-confidence is about maintaining balance. Too little self-confidence and it will keep you from achieving your goals and feeling good about yourself. On the other hand, it's important also to be realistic. You don't want to underestimate the time and effort needed to achieve your goals. So yes, it's good to be confident, but also be realistic in the sense, you have to put in the time, you have to put in the work, because it's not going to come to you easily just because you are self-confident. You have to be confident and you have to be willing to put in the work. It's about maintaining that balance. Number 4, stop comparing yourself to others. And this one's an important one for me, because this is probably the biggest confidence killer that I've been fighting all my life, and I think that I still fight a little bit today, and that's comparing myself to others. If you want to build self-confidence, you have to focus on your own life, improving your own life, on your own goals, your own dreams, and do not compare yourself to others, because the truth is, there is always going to be someone smarter than you. There's always going to be someone better looking than you. There's always going to be someone more talented than you. So stop focusing on other people, because at the end of the day it's you that you want to make happy. It's you that want to feel better. So focus on you, focus on yourself. Don't focus on others, because comparing yourself to others, that is going to be one of the greatest confidence killers that you're going to have to fight. And it's not easy, but I'm just saying, focus on yourself, focus on your own dreams, your own goals, and just focus on you. Number 5, recognize your insecurities. What does the voice at the back of your head say? What makes you feel uncomfortable or ashamed of yourself? This could be anything from pimples to regrets to friends at school, past traumatic experiences, negative experience, whatever it may be that's ever making you feel unworthy, ashamed, or just overall bad about yourself. Identify it, give it a name, write it down on a piece of paper. This exercise isn't meant to bring you down. It's actually meant to build you up and really build your self-confidence, because by writing this down and just burning it, tearing it apart, or throwing it somewhere, it symbolizes that, you know what, I'm not going to let that define me. I'm not going to let that insecurity prevent me from being the confident person that I know I can be. So this exercise I've done already at when I went to an entrepreneurship summit, and one of the activities that we had to do is we had to write down what is the one thing that we wish we could get rid of, a negative aspect or something negative about ourselves that we wish we could get rid of. And funny enough, the thing that I wish I could get rid of was to stop comparing myself to others. So I wrote that down, and we had to put it in a bucket of water so that it would dissolve in there, so that it would symbolize, you know what, I'm not going to allow myself to compare myself to others. And today I can say I have become better in practicing that, in dealing with that, in not comparing myself to others, and just focusing on myself, focusing on my goals, and focusing on my dreams, and making them a reality. So that's what I'm saying, just identify your insecurities and get rid of them. Number 6, bounce back from your mistakes. Remember that no one is perfect. You are bound to make mistakes. Like the saying goes, if you are real, you are not perfect. If you are perfect, you are not real. So if you've made a mistake, the best thing you can do is to recognize it, apologize for it, and make a plan to be better in the future. Don't let one wrong turn prevent you from achieving your goals and dreams. Don't let one mistake that you made make you feel that you can't do anything with your life. You can't be better, you can't do better. Yes, you made a mistake. We all make mistakes. The important thing is that you accept you've made a mistake, you apologize, you right your wrongs, and then you make a plan, a future plan, so that it never happens again, so that you learn from that mistake and bounce back from that mistake, and still go for your goals and still go for your dreams, and not give up just because of that one mistake. Maybe you were a bad boyfriend in the past. So now you need to identify that, but it doesn't mean that you can't still find love. You can still go out there and find love in the future. But just know, if you made a mistake, identify that mistake, apologize for that mistake, right your wrong, and then make a future plan to not make the same mistake again. Bounce back from your mistakes. Number 7, practice gratitude. How often do we feel we don't have enough? We don't have enough money, we don't have enough things, we don't have enough happiness, whatever it is, emotional validation, material items, we don't have enough luck. Why am I always so unlucky? We are always focusing on the negative, we are always looking at what we don't have, that we don't appreciate what we do have. So practice gratitude. This is great for building self-confidence, because once you become happy with what you do have, by acknowledging and appreciating what you do have, you combat the feeling of being incomplete and dissatisfied, and by filling that feeling, by getting rid of that feeling of being incomplete, getting rid of the feeling of being dissatisfied, you're building your self-confidence, because now you are completing yourself. You know what, I might not have all the money in the world, but I have the best of friends that all the richest people in the world wish they had. So just be happy with what you have. I might not have the richest parents, but I have parents that love me the most, that will do anything that they can for me. So just appreciate what you do have, and don't focus too much on what you don't have. Practice gratitude, and this is a great way to build self-confidence. What you can do is take some time and write down all things you're grateful for. Make a gratitude list and keep on adding to this list as you notice more things that you are thankful for, and this practice is great for building self-confidence. And put it up somewhere where you will see it regularly, and then when there's something new that you're thankful for, just write it down so that you can really just build that self-confidence and practice gratitude. So try these tips and tricks on how to build self-confidence by dealing with your emotions. If there's any other tips and tricks that you want to share, hit them in the comment section below. In the next video, I'll be focusing on how to build self-confidence by practicing self-care. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit post notifications so that you're notified when I upload that video. Till next time guys, like Mike.